Hey guys, we're back again. Now I'm doing the AltRider tail tidy for the Tenere. I went ahead and I disassembled the back tail part. I used a reference video. Guy was pretty good, so I'm just going to drop that link so you can see that. I'm not going to go through that whole video, just so you know, watch somebody else's. It's pretty good. I did notice that these tubes right here are open, so I'm actually printing some caps right now. They're just going to be PLA, but when I get some TPU, I'll print TPU and then just recap them. And I'll share that link in the video. So I separated my parts. Everything that's in that bin is what was all the fairing and stuff, so I'm keeping that separate from what I'm doing with the tail tidy. A couple notes for the fairing pieces. They weren't too hard to get off, but these metal clips, one fell out, so just be careful about that. That one is just a sort of churn and push. It's a plastic rivet. Not too bad though. Yeah, not too bad to get off. So here's the tail tidy. Just open this up. Like I said, I disassembled everything off the bike, the back tail stuff, and I think those are most of the parts I'm going to need. And then those are the tools that I used. Not too bad. And I have the zip ties. I just kept those so I have a count of what I took off. But I already opened this, but I haven't opened it all the way up. So let's pull this stuff apart. That's the bracket. That's the hardware. You can see that. It's just the bag. Let's set that away. Gonna open this stuff up. Well, I'll just go ahead and open this stuff up, lay it out, and then what I'll do is just record the assembly of the pieces, and then we'll put it back on the bike. Okay, so I'm going to assemble the tail lights. I marked my one left side so I know which one's the left. I didn't need to do that for the right as long as I know which one the left is. But I noticed something about these Yamaha tail lights. They have the spacer, which is basically the same thing on this side. I'm going to look and see if I can just, essentially you can see that it's just an extension, like a rubber extension. It looks the same here as it does here, and this is rubberized. It's actually rubberized down to that line right there. So what I was gonna try was, I'm just gonna um, see if I can put it into the taillight assembly area without that extra spacer. Now I'm sure that spacer probably helps with vibration, but this is still rubber. It'll be a little more solid. It won't flop around. But I'm gonna see how that works. And try it here. Just take that off. Take that off. Just basically an extension. I'm still going to use the spacer from the AltRider kit. So left should be this side. Should face like that, which it does. So I'm just going to feed that through there. If I can do that. The right side proved a little more challenging than the left side, But what I discovered was even on the rubber one that's in next to the turn signal, there's a small gap, and there's a small notch in this piece of plastic here that sits in. And so I didn't notice it at first, and then when I was looking at it, trying to get it in, I realized that notch has got to fit between that. So I just took a small screwdriver and I worked that notch in gently, and so now it's seated down. It's on there pretty good. So yeah. All right. Next step. Okay, now we're gonna put on the license plate light. Took the rubber grommets off the other tail. They're the same on both sides, so I'm just gonna fit them into these holes right here, and then these metal spacers, not the nuts and washers. These metal spacers are gonna be on this side, and then we'll use the nut and the washer on the back side. So we'll go through and do that. Okay, so one of the things I forgot to do was weigh the parts. I put my turn signals on and the license plate light, but I'm just gonna get a rough difference. Let's see if I can balance this stuff on here. Turn the scale, let it zero out. There we go. Just pile that on there. Not that that's going to make much difference, but that's 2.86 for that. And then cooperate. So 1 pound 6. So just a little over a pound savings. unthread it back down, so it gets on some of the threads on the top there. That'll be easier than trying to do it on the bolt while I'm pushing it up through the bottom. And then so that's it. You can see it looks pretty good from the side. Much more clean. Of course, now there's gonna be a lot more mud, but that's okay. What I was gonna do is I'm gonna print myself something just to attach here that just kind of comes out. Maybe just a rounded thing, so it's not really obvious from the side. It just extends out the fender. It'll be, and I just printed out of plastic, ABS, or not ABS, but PLA. And then, I mean, if it breaks or whatever falls off, I don't care. I'll just print another one. It's nothing. Okay, leave that like that, and I'm going to move over here and I'm going to do the quick shifter because I have all this stuff apart right now.